We've been covering Modern Warfare 4 for most of the spring and the summer, and we've been very critical on this channel, from the leaks and rumors we've gotten to everything we saw from Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. It's safe to say it hasn't been this hasn't been a positive space for the upcoming game, and that's because we've been having constructive criticism. We've been calling it as we see it. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Jimmy or Chaos, and today I don't want to hit you with it, I told you so. But I am going to hit you with my dose of my reality and my truth on what we have gotten when it comes to the gameplay reveal and everything that is pouring out about Modern Warfare 4. You, of course, you can make your own determination. You can get in the comments and you can tell me what you think, but it's not good from my perspective. There's been a lot of drama surrounding Modern Warfare 4. I mean, ever since it leaked, you know that. Infinity Ward, I think it's safe to say, hasn't been in the best standing with the community. A lot of people are still pissed off of them for the direction they went with the Modern Warfare reboots, and also how they handled feedback in Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 2. Or should I say, how they didn't handle the feedback. So when these leaks started pouring out saying that Modern Warfare 4 was going to be Modern Warfare 2.5, people were concerned, rightfully so. People got even more concerned when Activision started handing out cease and desist to the leakers, suggesting that it was real. And that was a first for me. So Infinity Ward, they spent a few weeks trying to assure the community that their feedback to Modern Warfare 2 had been heard loud and clear, and that Modern Warfare 4 was going to be a more old school game and something that we were all going to love. But then they didn't show us the game in motion. We're halfway through July. We haven't gotten raw multiplayer gameplay, which is weird, but yesterday we did get a bunch of new gameplay footage and details from some Infinity Ward studio videos, and yeah, the community, let's just say I've read a lot of comments and a lot of X posts. It's not good. I'm going to go over all the new things about Modern Warfare 4 in this video. Then once we get it all out on the table, I'll give you my thoughts on it. But the too long didn't watch. The matter is that all those leaks saying this game was just Modern Warfare 2.5, well, those leaks may have actually been true all along, because that's what it looks like. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It looks bad. It does. And with everyone playing Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 ports and being reminded of just how awesome COD used to be, and with this game coming out right next to GTA 6, and I saw one of the devs or somebody for Infinity Ward saying if they had to go head-to-head with GTA 6, it's okay, it loves the gaming world or whatever. I don't know if it's a you don't recognize or you just don't want to see, but we'll see. So, one of the biggest criticisms of Modern Warfare 2 was the visual recoil, the screen shake, right? All the noise that would emit from the muzzle and the visual clutter, if you will. Infinity Ward's answer to that criticism is a new mechanic where the game still has a ton of screen shake and gun smoke effects, but there's a little circle of clarity around your reticle. That's it. You guys see the gameplay on the screen now being shared. We're crediting whoever we got this gameplay from, Detonated, Dalek, all of them as well. That's their fix. They're keeping all the annoying effects that obstruct the rest of your screen and destroying your peripheral vision, but then there's a tiny little circle of clarity in the middle of your screen. You've got smoke going off everywhere. You've got screen shake. You have a ton of visual clutter, and they know the community does not like this. People are pissed. I mean, because Infinity Ward literally said they were going to listen to feedback on stuff like this. But then, instead of fixing the problem, getting rid of the excessive gun smoke and screen shake, they just put a Band-Aid fix on it. Old COD games never had this excessive shaking and gun smoke. Old COD never had a problem with letting you see the battlefield in front of you while you were firing your gun. Why is it so hard to get rid of now? Infinity Ward already put out a tweet saying, we see the early conversation around visual recoil, but they're going to let people try it in the beta before they make any changes. They're going to be watching closely. That right there tells me, I said in the beginning, maybe they don't recognize it, or they just don't want to see it, or they don't want to address it. They're okay with what they're doing, and that is how I feel. They know that the visual clutter, the smoke, the shaking, the visual recoil has been a huge community issue. But instead of saying, you know what, we got it wrong, we're going to take it out, right? Or we're going to make it where it's barely there. No, we're going to leave it. We're going to try it in the beta, and then we'll listen to feedback. Nobody believes that. Why would people believe that? It's the boy that cried wolf. Why would we believe you're going to listen to feedback, which is going to dominate in the sense of people don't like it? I promise you. I promise you. Are you going to change it? I don't believe you will. I mean, why do you need to wait for the beta to change something everybody already sees as a problem, especially if it's the same problem people have been complaining about for almost 5 years. Then we go over to Gunsmith. Gunsmith's back. Pick 10 will not be returning. And not only is Gunsmith going to be complicated as ever, but it's also been confirmed that guns go past level 60. So this game is going to be a complete grind to unlock anything. But what really got people pissed off is the fact that, guess what? They added an AI chatbot, the Gunny, to help you make your classes. I'm not kidding. I'm being serious. There's an AI chatbot in Modern Warfare 4 to help you build your classes. So let's get this straight. The Pick 10 system had to be deleted because it was too complicated. Who remembers that from modern COD gameplay? Who remembers that? But the new version of Gunsmith is apparently so complicated, you'll need an AI chatbot to help you understand it. Like, I'm sorry, but if you're putting valuable dev time into making a chatbot to help people understand your game and build out classes, your game might be overcomplicated. And this is after them saying a couple months ago that they were going to simplify things with the UI, the HUD, all of it, right? That's insane. Nobody wants level 60 guns anymore. Nobody wants 50 versions of the same attachment anymore. Everyone is playing Black Ops 2. Everyone knows how much better the simple attachment system and Pick 10 perks were. But Infinity Ward, they're gung-ho on the Gunsmith. And they're going to make it even more complicated than before. Now, let's talk about the attachments for a second. You're seeing some wild stuff on the screen right now. Apex attachments. Yeah, gun customization. Get ready for some of the most annoying attachments of all time here, because that's what you're getting with Apex attachments, in my mind. It seems like the operator mods from Black Ops 4 on steroids. Every gun gets one super attachment that apparently turns into the most annoying thing ever. The PPSH, get this, it gets white phosphorus bullets. There's one gun that gets a laser-guided noob tube. I'm not making this stuff up. These are not memes. This is not a satire video. There's one that gives you a free Blackbird to use on the enemy team whenever you want. So I have to ask the question, how is this supposed to be fun? COD games are supposed to be fun and to use, or guns are supposed to be fun to use and fun to play against. There's no way this stuff is going to do anything other than frustrating, and this is at an early stage. We haven't even figured out the exploits. You know, the Call of Duty community will immediately, as soon as this game comes out, figure out every exploit with all of these PPSH that fires 1,200 rounds per minute and shoots out white phosphorus bullets. Are you kidding me? A laser-guided noob tube? I mean, I think I saw a site that permanently, like, put up where the enemy was too. I don't know. It's just, I'm overwhelmed. I am. And if you thought the screen shake, the smoke, the Apex attachments, the UI, I don't know if I showed that on this video, but they showed a picture of the multiplayer lobby. It looks exactly like Modern Warfare 2. It doesn't look like they cleaned up anything. I guess you have the side panel that can come out and it holds a lot of stuff, but it looks... the game looks like Modern Warfare 2. Anyway, if you thought screen shake, smoke, Apex attachments, all that was going to make the combat annoying in multiplayer, hold on. We've got weather. We've got weather that will affect your gun. Yeah, your gun will be affected by something completely out of your control, because that's what people want from Call of Duty. More randomness. Yeah, so there you go. I mean, look, like I told you in the beginning, I've been dogging this game with the potential of what it would be. Now, this is all coming from one guy and one guy's critique and criticism and subjective opinions, okay? I don't speak for the entire Call of Duty community. I'm just speaking for myself. And I was definitely not optimistic. I was more pessimistic, and I was more guarded, because I know what trends and patterns usually end up being when it comes out. And so far, Infinity Ward has showed me nothing to deter from me being cautious about this game. To the point, with all the things we've seen here, I think they completely hear the community. I think they completely understand what the community's actually wanting. I think everybody can see that Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 ports are gaining more players than Black Ops 7 right now. I don't think this is a light bulb come on situation. I don't think they care. I think they're going to make the game that they want to make, and that's it. I think it's that simple. I really, really do. So, do I think Modern Warfare 4 is going to be a success at this moment? No, I do not. Not even talking about it going up against GTA 6, which is a killer in its own right. But then if you put out something that's kind of enjoyable, maybe they come back to it. But right now, as it stands, and I make this video, I don't think they've listened at all. I think they just want to make you think they listen, and then they're going to put out the game that they want to put out. And I know that's harsh, and I know that's like to some people like biting the hand that feeds you in a way, because I've been covering Call of Duty for like 15, 16, 17 years. I've gone out and flown out to countless Call of Duty events and met amazing people and developers, and there's so many awesome people. But that doesn't change what's in front of me right here. It doesn't change the facts to me, and it doesn't change my perception of how this is going to go down. So you guys let me know what you think. Maybe the beta, they listen to all the feedback and everything completely changes. But at this point, come on.